A word from our sponsor. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where the battery exhausted. This is part 2, I apologize, but it is part 2. I'm not sure exactly where the battery exhausted. I was talking about the capillary action, about the siding too close, I was talking about some separation, I was talking about how fantastic this separation is. What a obvious example. Move that over here. I was talking about maybe a trip hazard over there. I don't know where it stopped. We've got erosion. We're over here on the west side of the garage. And the garage kind of looks like it was an extension, some kind of thing. I'm not really sure exactly what was going on. Maybe this was a model at one time. That's why they had the electrical switch. But here it is. We got brickwork all the way down to here with no control joints. So Mother Nature has created, because the reason why we have control joints, especially in this part of the country, is we're on expansive clay soil. On expansive clay soil in this part of town, okay, there's a lot of minor faults. There's a lot of minor faults in this, and as the water tables were starting to develop and move on out and stuff, so there's a lot. Anyway, there's a lot of movement in this particular part of town, this particular part of Dallas, this particular part of Northwest Dallas. So, suburb of going into Denton County, but so we've had some repairs here. We got some stair step cracks, and we got some vertical cracks, and there should have been some control joint. This has all been built up. All these bushes conducive to wood destroying insects, conducive to termites. Not just termites, carpenter ants too, when you get bushes like this. So all this should be taken. I mean, really. You can save quite a bit by carefully placing your trees and your shrubbery around the house, cutting down the radiant heat from the sun, blocking the sheer wind. You can reduce your energy bills by crafty, clever landscaping. But when it's too close to a house like this, all walls leak. Brick is a very porous product. It's fireproof. The house could be burned down and you use the brick again. And it's a pretty good insulator. Yeah, but it's also very porous. You got all these bushes next to the house. When the water hits that brick and it goes right through it, the rainwater goes right through your brick. It's designed. We have drainage planes, kind of like that one that's kind of giving it up right there. It's not like on the other side. So we have drainage planes. So what happens is this, okay, compromises the drainage plane, compromises the moisture from wicking out through the weep holes, and it's conducive to wood destroying insects and mold and rot and those kinds of things, because we have wood behind this brick. This is called a control joint. See? Huh. Kind of made its own, didn't it? Okay, so it kind of made its own. We got some little stair step cracks right there. This control joint, even though we want weep holes around the perimeter to allow vapor to get out, mostly vapor. But this is not a weep hole. This is a control joint that's allowing, even though the brick is porous, this is going to allow much more water into the wall than, I mean, it's called building science. This is what it was designed to do. Moving on along. Rain gutters aren't really diverting water far enough away. We've got high soil, wood mulch, trees too close to the house. And then, right in here, I was wondering if I was going to get a chance to do that. Look, I got a chance to do it. I just don't have a chance to show it to you. Right there. Let's see if we can get in here. The rain gutter, the butt end of the rain gutter, specifically this one, is supposed to be at least 2 inches away from the siding. And then you're supposed to have kick out flashing that kicks it into the rain gutter. Otherwise the water comes down here. See the way the siding's buckling right there? See the way the siding's rough up there? It's because we got water issues right here. Water issues. Can you imagine that? Okay. Going along, bushes too close to the house again. Too close to the house. And this is where we started with part 1. And again, I'm sorry I had part 2. I get to talking. I do that sometimes.